Okay, so I'm just on the way home from filming the trip and navigation video that hopefully you've seen by now, and just coming up to this lane, so I thought, you know, why not? Let's take the Himi down now. That's the thing I love about this bike. I haven't gone out today to go green laning. I've gone past a green lane. She can do it. This bike really does offer so much for such a low price point. Now, I'm going to be very steady today. I haven't got all my gear on, like I said. I've got loads of protective gear on, but not my off-road gear. So, yeah, slow and steady wins the race today. The main thing that I always feel as though I'm missing when I go down a lane and aren't fully kitted up are my boots. I don't have those sturdy motocross boots on. I've got my road boots that I actually use on the Triumph Street Triple. So, yeah, not designed for this whatsoever. But, you know, like I said in my kit video, they can do the job, especially if you're not entirely sure that you're gonna take up the hobby of green laning. You just want to test it out. You can just about get by on road kit, but if you are going to be doing it on the regular, I would absolutely advise proper off-road kit. Whoa, she's deep. So I mentioned on the last video that I made when I was laning that I pretty much sat down on the whole of the lane. Whoa, let's sit down on this one. Stood up through that first part there. Reason being, I haven't been down here for a very long while. I've never been down here on this bike, and I wasn't quite sure how deep those puddles would be, and standing up just does give you a little bit more control of the bike. But again, like I mentioned, if I feel the back or the front start to go, my natural reaction is to sit down, and we'll shake that habit eventually, but he says probably won't. Anyway, so lots of rain the last couple of days, so the sand here is fairly compact, which makes it really easy in terms of coming down here on the Hemi. Let's not get smacked in the head with a branch. Okay, front is sliding around quite a lot. Again, that's that saying. Yeah, slide around like this because I'm going a little bit quicker. It's a bit of a balancing act when you're laning for speed. You go too slow, you become unstable. You go too quick, you've got, well, if you come down, it's going to hurt that much more. So, yeah, it is a bit of a balancing act, really. The sand riding, I always used to slow down loads and slow down too much. But yeah, when you're riding on sand, you definitely want to keep that momentum going and almost kind of carve through the sand. Otherwise you get stuck in it. It's the same kind of thing with mud. So just using the clutch here a little bit, making sure we're getting through. Again, not standing up. I'm going to know though, just because of these puddles, a little bit more undulation. Just a slight bend at the knees. Just soak up everything the trail gives you. So I kind of like to think of it as a bit of a kind of suspension within your body. Use your legs as suspension. Dip with the bike. Go up with it. Be at one with the bike and almost feel the trail. And straight away, I feel as I've got more confidence now standing up on the bike. Lots of people think it'd be the opposite. You get more confidence sitting down, but it's definitely not the case. Okay. Whee, front sliding. There we go. Caught it in time. She's muddy here, so just slow down a tad. Again, working on the clutch. Trying to follow the tractor trails the best I can. I'm just going to come over here. It's a little bit more compact. No prizes on the trails for making life hard for yourself. So yeah, if you've done a tough technical section, you get an opportunity to take a breather, absolutely take it. So, a bit of a cross in the path here, and this is where you can get stuck in ruts because there's traffic going from both directions. You just got to stop there because you'll occasionally get the odd tractor down there, and yeah, you certainly don't want to meet one of those head on. So, okay, just up on the pegs again. Again, bending the knees, sticking the backside out, just soaking up all of the bumps. And I'm just chugging along here in second. For me, for most of the trails, second gear is my best friend. Occasionally, go up into third. Some of the slower parts you might need to go down to first, but the Himalayan is so chuggable, so tractable. Realistically, you can do most of what you want to do on most trails in second gear. We're sitting here just shy of 20 miles an hour, and she's coping just fine. Oh yeah, so that's the other thing when you don't have proper MX boots. The water goes over the top of your road boots, which is never fun, but hey ho. So just starting to get a little bit dark now. I hope the camera's okay. See the lights lighting up the trailhead. We're going to go in the woods in a second, so get a good view of the lights. A lot of people have complained on the Himalayan that the light isn't very good, and I don't do a huge amount of night riding, but the one or two times I have been caught out in the dark, I've been impressed with it. Nothing wrong with the light on this bike, in my humble opinion. Might be in part because the light I used to have on my Yamaha TTR was so bloody awful. It was horrific. You could stick a candle on the front of that bike and yeah, it'd light up the trail a little better. I remember I went out with my friend once. He was on his CRF, and he literally had to follow me down the trail, lighting up the road ahead because it was that bad. So no such issue on the Hemi. So nice flat section here. Sit down, take a bit of a breather, and up on the pegs again. So quite a big puddle usually at the end of this lane. Like I say, I haven't been down here in crikey. I've not been down here on the Himalayan, so 6 months. That's when I got rid of the TTR, isn't it? So hey, that's not the puddle I was on about. Apologies for your ears there. I hope you're not wearing headphones. Okay. Now, you see me going through all the puddles here and might think, why on earth is he doing that? Honest answer is, had a little phase where I used to go around them on the TTR, and almost came off a couple of times. So now I just go through the middle. You get the most traction there. Just makes life a bit easier. So just gonna go all the way down into first. Just go right on the edge of this. Stand up on the pegs again. Use the clutch. Don't know how deep it is. Okay, same with this. Just in first on the clutch. Something sticking up out the water there. Don't know what that is. Okay. It's the end of the trail. Should we do one more? Let's do one more. Okay. Always know you're on a good bike when you just go, yeah, just one more lane. Just 5 more miles. That's what you want. Okay, just gonna go on the grass here, avoid that. Watch out for the dogs. Okay, let's go over to the left here. What are we? 5 to 5. Evening, thank you. Okay, let's just sit down, have a bit of a rest. Be a good test of the Insta as much as anything. So again, if this looks a little bit naff, I can always cut her out. So Okay. A little bit dry now. Let's knock her up into third. Okay. There we go. Flying along, for me at least anyway. Certainly the fastest I've been on the Hemi so far, so just about getting used to it. Like I said before in my other videos, there's no races for... There's no races? There are no races, but there are no prizes for flying down the trails as quick as you can do. It's about having fun on it, being safe, and you know, when you get a new bike, you're going to be a little bit more tentative, and that's okay. When you start taking risks, that's when your lights come off. But there we go, nice little impromptu video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff down below. And until the next time, goodbye.